Welcome back to our channel, folks, where we dive deep into the juiciest celebrity dramas that have everyone talking. Today, we're unpacking the shocking incident that unfolded on the set of Loose Women, involving the talented actress Rachel Shenton and the outspoken panelist Denise Welch. For those who might not be familiar, Rachel Shenton is best known for her award-winning work in the film The Silent Child, where she not only starred but also wrote the script, shining a light on the challenges faced by deaf children. She's a passionate advocate for the deaf community, often using her platform to promote sign language and accessibility. On the other hand, Denise Welch is a Loose Women staple, known for her no-holds-barred opinions on everything from mental health to relationships. She's been open about her own struggles with depression and addiction, which has endeared her to many viewers but also sparked controversies. The day started innocently enough when Rachel was invited onto the show to discuss her latest charity initiatives. She arrived looking poised and professional, dressed in a simple yet elegant outfit that reflected her down-to-earth personality. The panel, including Denise, seemed welcoming at first, with light banter about Rachel's career and personal life. But tensions began to simmer almost immediately. It all kicked off when the conversation shifted to personal matters. Denise, perhaps drawing from her own experiences, questioned Rachel about her views on public vulnerability. Rachel responded thoughtfully, emphasizing the importance of privacy in certain aspects of life, especially when it involves family or sensitive causes. However, Denise pressed further, suggesting that celebrities like Rachel have a duty to bear all for the sake of authenticity. This didn't sit well with Rachel, who felt the line of questioning was veering into intrusive territory. Viewers at home could sense the shift in atmosphere as Rachel's smile faded, replaced by a more guarded expression. The exchange escalated when Denise made a comment that many interpreted as dismissive of Rachel's advocacy work, implying it was more about self-promotion than genuine care. Rachel, not one to back down, fired back by defending her commitment, citing specific examples of her hands-on involvement with deaf organizations. The studio audience gasped as the back-and-forth intensified, with other panelists trying to mediate but failing to diffuse the situation. Denise, known for her fiery temperament, doubled down on her stance, leading to a moment where voices were raised and fingers pointed. It was clear that what started as a civil discussion had turned into a full-blown clash. Reports from insiders suggest that producers were scrambling behind the scenes, unsure how to handle the unexpected fireworks. Rachel, feeling ambushed and disrespected, decided she'd had enough. In a bold move, she stood up mid-segment, removed her microphone, and walked off the set, leaving the panel in stunned silence. The camera captured Denise's shocked face, along with the awkward attempts by the other hosts to fill the airtime. This dramatic exit has since gone viral, with clips circulating on social media platforms like TikTok and Twitter, amassing millions of views. Fans of Rachel praised her for standing her ground, while Denise's supporters argued she was just being her authentic self. The incident has sparked debates about the boundaries of talk show discussions and the treatment of guests. Now, let's rewind a bit to understand the build-up to this explosive moment. Rachel Shenton has always been selective about her media appearances, preferring to focus on her work rather than personal scandals. Her invitation to Loose Women was meant to highlight her ongoing efforts with the National Deaf Children's Society, where she's been an ambassador for years. She had prepared talking points about inclusive education and the importance of early intervention for deaf kids. Denise Welch, meanwhile, was in her element that day, having just shared a personal anecdote about her family life. The clash seemed to stem from a misunderstanding or perhaps clashing personalities. As Rachel began speaking about the emotional toll of advocacy, Denise interjected with a question about whether Rachel ever felt overwhelmed by the spotlight. Rachel answered gracefully, but Denise followed up by comparing it to her own battles with fame, suggesting Rachel might be naive. This irked Rachel, who pointed out that their experiences were different and that Denise's assumptions were unfair. The tone shifted from conversational to confrontational in seconds. Other panelists, like Jane Moore and Nadia Sawalha, tried to steer the ship back to neutral waters, but it was too late. Denise's next remark, something along the lines of "Oh, come on, love, we're all in the same boat," was the spark that ignited the fire. Rachel, visibly frustrated, retorted that she wasn't there to be patronized and that the show should respect guests' boundaries. The audience murmured in agreement, sensing the discomfort. Behind the scenes, the control room was buzzing with urgency as the segment ran longer than planned. Producers whispered into earpieces, urging the hosts to wrap it up, but the damage was done. Rachel's decision to leave wasn't impulsive, it was a statement against what she perceived as bullying tactics. Post-incident, Rachel took to her Instagram to address the fallout, posting a story that read, "Standing up for what you believe in sometimes means walking away." Her fans flooded the comments with support, using hashtags like #StandWithRachel. Denise, on the other hand, issued a tweet defending her questions as part of honest dialogue, but it only fueled the fire. Media outlets picked up the story, with headlines screaming about the fiery clash and dramatic walk-off. Analysts on other shows debated if this was a PR stunt or genuine friction. Interestingly, viewership for that episode spiked, proving that controversy sells. Rachel's charity saw a surge in donations, turning a negative into a positive. Denise faced some backlash but also gained sympathizers who appreciated her candor. This event highlights the unpredictable nature of live TV, where personalities can clash in real time. It also raises questions about guest preparation and host accountability. In the end, both women emerged stronger, with Rachel reinforcing her advocate image and Denise her unfiltered persona. Diving deeper into the aftermath, the internet exploded with reactions following Rachel Shenton's exit from Loose Women. Social media was ablaze with memes, clips, and opinion pieces dissecting every second of the clash. TikTok users recreated the moment with dramatic flair, while Twitter threads analyzed body language, suggesting Denise's crossed arms indicated defensiveness. Rachel's supporters rallied around her, praising her poise and courage in the face of adversity. One viral tweet read, "Rachel Shenton just taught us all how to handle bullies with grace. #Loose Women drama." Conversely, Denise Welch's fans defended her, arguing that her probing questions are what make the show authentic and engaging. Denise herself appeared on a subsequent episode to address the incident, admitting things got heated but insisting there was no malice. She extended an olive branch, saying she'd love to have Rachel back for a proper chat. Rachel, however, has remained tight-lipped in interviews, focusing instead on her upcoming projects. Sources close to the show reveal that producers were caught off guard, leading to an internal review of guest interactions. This isn't the first time Loose Women has seen sparks fly. Past episodes have featured tense moments with other celebrities, but this one stands out due to the swift escalation and Rachel's decisive action. The 34-second clip of the actual exchange has been viewed over 10 million times, making it one of the most talked about TV moments of the year. Commentators speculate if this will affect Rachel's career, but early signs show it's boosted her visibility. She's been approached for more advocacy roles and even a potential documentary series. For Denise, it's business as usual, with her continuing to share bold opinions. The incident has also prompted discussions about mental health on set, as both women have histories of advocating for it. Rachel's work with deaf communities ties into broader accessibility issues, while Denise's openness about bipolar disorder adds layers. Perhaps the clash was inevitable given their strong personalities. Moving forward, Loose Women might implement stricter guidelines for discussions to prevent similar blow-ups. Fans are divided, with some boycotting the show and others tuning in for more drama. Rachel's walk-off has become a symbol of empowerment, inspiring others to set boundaries. In celebrity culture, such moments remind us that stars are human too, with emotions running high under the lights. As the dust settles, both Rachel and Denise continue their paths, perhaps wiser from the experience. This story serves as a cautionary tale for talk shows everywhere. Respect is key. To fully appreciate the context, let's explore the backgrounds of these two formidable women. Rachel Shenton, born in Stoke-on-Trent, England, rose to fame through roles in British soaps like Hollyoaks before her Oscar-winning short film The Silent Child. She's married to actor Chris Overton, and together they champion causes close to their hearts. Rachel learned British Sign Language for her role and has since become fluent, using it in public appearances. Her advocacy isn't just performative, she's involved in policy discussions and fundraising events. Denise Welch, a Geordie native, first gained fame as an actress in shows like Coronation Street and Waterloo Road. Her transition to panelist on Loose Women came after years of tabloid scrutiny over her personal life, including marriages and health battles. She's authored books on depression and is a vocal supporter of mental health charities. The clash on Loose Women might stem from these shared yet differing experiences in the public eye. During the segment, Rachel was promoting a new initiative for sign language in schools, hoping to inspire viewers. Denise's interruption, while perhaps well-intentioned, came across as undermining. Eyewitness accounts from the audience describe the room going silent after Rachel's retort, "I'm here to talk about real issues, not to be interrogated." Denise responded with, "That's the point of the show, pet," escalating the tension. The other panelists' attempts to laugh it off fell flat, leading to the abrupt end. Post-show, Rachel was reportedly consoled by staff, while Denise reflected in her dressing room. The network issued a statement apologizing for any discomfort caused, emphasizing their commitment to diverse views. This event has reignited debates about feminism in media, with some seeing Denise as a trailblazer and others viewing Rachel as a victim of aggressive hosting. Podcasts have dedicated episodes to breaking it down, with guests from the entertainment industry weighing in. Rachel's social media following grew by thousands overnight, with messages of solidarity pouring in. Denise, ever resilient, posted a photo with her co-hosts, captioning it "Another day, another debate." The viral nature of the clip has led to parodies on late-night shows, further cementing its place in pop culture. For aspiring actors, this serves as a lesson in handling live TV unpredictability. Both women have moved on, with Rachel filming a new series and Denise planning a memoir update. Ultimately, the clash humanizes them, showing that even pros can have off days. As we continue to dissect this memorable TV moment, it's worth noting the broader implications for daytime television. Loose Women, airing on ITV since 1999, prides itself on frank discussions among women from various backgrounds. However, incidents like this raise questions about where the line is drawn between engaging debate and uncomfortable confrontation. Rachel Shenton's experience isn't isolated. Other guests have reported feeling ambushed. In response, viewer feedback has been mixed, with some calling for Denise's removal and others applauding the raw honesty. The show's ratings, ironically, received a boost, proving that drama drives viewership. Rachel, in a rare comment to a magazine, said she harbors no ill will but hopes it sparks change in how guests are treated. Denise, during a radio interview, expressed regret over the escalation but stood by her questions. The clash has also highlighted the power of social media in shaping narratives, with edited clips sometimes misrepresenting events. Full episode replays show the build-up was more nuanced than the viral snippet suggests. Supporters of Rachel organized online petitions for better guest protections, while Denise's book sales saw a slight uptick. This event parallels similar blow-ups on shows like The View or The Talk, where personalities clash spectacularly. For Rachel, it's become a pivotal moment, reinforcing her image as a principled advocate. She's since partnered with more organizations, using the publicity for good. Denise continues to be a polarizing figure, loved for her candor. Behind-the-scenes rumors suggest the panel had a meeting to discuss dynamics, aiming for more balanced interactions. As for reconciliation, there's talk of a follow-up episode, but nothing confirmed. Fans speculate on what might happen if they reunite. In the meantime, the incident has inspired fan art, memes, and even merchandise like walk-off queen t-shirts for Rachel. It underscores the entertainment industry's volatility, where one segment can change perceptions overnight. Both women exemplify resilience, turning potential setbacks into opportunities. This story reminds us that conflict, when handled with integrity, can lead to growth. Wrapping up our deep dive into the Rachel Shenton and Denise Welch clash on Loose Women, it's clear this was more than just a fleeting TV spat. It was a cultural moment that resonated with audiences worldwide. The swift escalation from polite chat to heated exchange captivated viewers, sparking conversations about respect, advocacy, and media ethics. Rachel's walk-off, captured in that infamous 34-second clip, has become iconic, symbolizing empowerment in the face of adversity. Since then, Rachel has channeled the energy into her work, announcing new projects that amplify deaf voices in media. Denise, undeterred, remains a fixture on the show, using the incident to discuss the value of tough questions. The Loose Women team has subtly adjusted their approach, incorporating more guest input pre-show. Public opinion remains divided, but both women have gained from the exposure. Rachel's charity efforts have seen increased funding, while Denise's profile as a bold commentator has solidified. This event also highlights the role of digital platforms in amplifying stories, turning a daytime segment into global news. As we sign off, remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more celebrity insights. What do you think, Team Rachel or Team Denise? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, stay tuned for the drama.